Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dares say. Can I get a big shout out to Gary, my good friend from Welcome Estates in Spain? I hope you're well, Gary. I'll be hoping to join you soon or shortly. Uh, Hokey dokey. Anybody who's interested in coming and doing a Zoom, bottom left hand corner, Porky Corner at mail.com. You come on here this month, you do the most views, you get 100 quid. How's about that? Should be having Kent and Jerry on this week. When they text me, I'm starting to wonder if they've gone missing or if they've been kidnapped by Big John Fury, the big fighting man in the ring or on the road. Fiber watching me from the moon. Yeah, they are watching you, mate. Selling Citroen Berlingo vans from a traveller camp in Wythenshawe and Renault Kangos. Of course they're watching you. You're more important than Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein back in the day. Of course they're watching you. They got no else better to do, have they, than watch you, Interpol, the lot. They're all after you. You make Kinahan look like a T-boy. So, right, we've got a message here from Jonathan. Jonathan, why do you have to send me 6 and 7 emails every single day? You know what you need to do? You need to go smoke a spliff and go take a bird out and have your way with her, mate. Go get it out of your system, mate. Go lose your virginity. I bet you still live at home with your mum, don't you, at age 50? Hey, pop, pop, bang on that one. Right. Here we go. Porky, what's the vibe of your channel? Go on, I'll give you a moment, Jonathan. I don't know really what the vibe is. Look, I can turn it on and off when I want, can't I? Really, I wanted to be a comedian. But, it's a hard job in it in the north. So I prefer writing for material and stuff like that. But, look, we can be funny on here or we can be professional. I can do anything really in front of that camera, but just done a bit of a professional video on that. Then the next Golovkin, Adam Etchitz's fighter, Scott Brunt's fighter. What an amateur record that kid has got. But we've got them on Monday and we're going to follow his career. That kid's CV as an amateur is fantastic and he's unbeaten as a pro. So let's get behind Tornado Tim. All right, and Adam Etchitz out there in Thailand. Kazakhstan kid, wax like a mule. Okie dokie. Right, here we go. J.O. Patia. So what? He's beat a guy who's had a couple of handfuls of fights. So what? Eh? And how many of them couple of handfuls were any good? People are losing their mind over it. Look, it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? It is what it is, but yeah, I hope he take a fight, but he's not been in a test yet, is he? They're just going to wait it out and hope they get Usyk when he's about 40 and coming down in weight, which would be pretty sad, wouldn't it, really? But that's where we're at. Why don't you just step up to Bridgeweight and or step up to heavyweight and get at it with Lawrence Okolie? I'm sure Lawrence will oblige him. All right. I'd like to see Anthony Yarden with Opatia. There's a good fight for people to make behind the scenes, but it looks to me like Eddie didn't make a move on that because nobody wants to upset Brick Top, do they? You know what I mean? Old Mr. Legal Eagle. Christopher Eubank, if you're listening, Junior that is, I don't care if you are or not, but if you are, you take Brick Top up on his offer and get in that court. All right? Get in that court. Make sure you put a charge on his properties before you do it, though, just in case you win. A little mistake that Mr. Joseph Calzaghe made before his trial with him. He didn't do that, did he? And when he won, he never got paid, did he? Pop, pop, bang. A bit like Curtis Woodhouse with them bounce checks for 15 grand, wasn't it? Brick top that Curtis has got framed on his wall out there in Driffield. Although Curtis did get paid in the end on the fourth check. That, in my opinion, is scumbag behaviour. Need I say more? Okay, dokie. Eddie boring us to death about Joshua. What's next for him in his 2-fight deal? It's all got very, very, very boring on it at the moment. A bit like Crusher Benn's missing 274-page dossier. that he spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on. Oh my God, private investigators, doctors and specialists and all that. All bluff, bluff, bluff and counter bluff. Eh? Unbelievable. Can Joseph Parker beat Dubois? Of course he can. And another thing, all them people that keep emailing me saying Joseph Parker's on the juice. No, he ain't. No, he isn't. He's just a well-rounded fighter and he's been beating old men, hasn't he, really? Can he beat Dubois? He can cause a shock, but I don't think he can. I think Dubois got his tail up at the moment and that he'll be all right. He's a good fighter. He can punch like a mule. But Joseph Parker, he beat Joyce, didn't he, really? But Joyce done Dubois, but it don't mean anything, that, does it? Styles make fights, doesn't it? Joe Fraser beat Muhammad Ali, gave him his first loss. Ali beat him twice after that, but Foreman beat Fraser, pinged him all over, dropped him 6 times. And Ali beat Foreman. But that don't mean to say that Joseph Parker's going to beat Dubois, does it? Just because so-and-so beat so-and-so and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, styles make fights. Okie dokie. Crusher Benn versus Christopher Eubank Jr. Does anybody really care about this fight? It was announced in the summer, wasn't it? 2.5 years ago, right? And everybody lost their minds over it. We've got a guy here saying that he could do super lightweight, and we've got a guy who won an IBO at super middleweight. I mean, wow. Wow. I mean, come on. Don't we have weight divisions for a reason? Eh? It's overkill, isn't it? The Eubank Benn situation. With the dads, it were overkill, wasn't it? And now we've got the sons at it. And we've even got Manny Pacquiao pushing his son out there now. It's all getting a bit cringe, isn't it? Absolute cringe. So the big GK, Tyson Fury, big dosser. He's retired yet again. Eh? Well, at least he's learned from when he got done for doping. You remember when he got done for doping and they came in Peter Fury's gym and he told them to F off? Said they were hounding him and all that. Well, he forgot to say he was retired then, didn't he? Now he's saying he's retired. If you could try and test him, not that they would anyway, but if you're trying to test him, he'll say he's retired. Don't you read social media? And that's how they put press statements out now. And if somebody offers him 250 million, he says he'll unretire. It's the same old repeat bullshit, innit? Repeat, same again, repeat, same again, repeat, same again. Are we just not sick of it? Can't they think of another angle now? Why not just disappear? You're probably about 22, 23 stone now. You're covered in back fat. You've failed 2 dope tests and a refusal, so you've had 3 dope issues. You should have 7 losses on your record. It's getting embarrassing now, isn't it? Absolutely embarrassing. The man's been down on the floor 8 times, but Jeff Powell says he's a defensive specialist. With Peter Fury in that man's corner, he never hit the deck once in any fight. Yes, he was on the floor in the Cunningham fight, but Peter was in a jail cell at the time because he slipped him from Canada into North America with visa issues and he got caught. So Peter weren't in the corner. Clifton Mitchell was. And he were a big puncher, Clifton. But Tyson's never been on the floor with Peter in the corners. What's that say? Huey's never been on the floor and neither has Savannah. So there you go. Hokey dokey. So is Peter Fury the best defensive coach in the country? You'd say he's one of them, wouldn't you? But is Tyson Fury one of the best pugilists in the country? No, not when you've been down 8 times. Oh, my God. Look at the stick Joe Calzaghe got for being down 4 times. Look at David Price. Hey, he's been stopped 7 times, hasn't he, altogether? David Price. People saying he's chinny. Joshua's been down, what? 9 times? 10 times? Oh, my God. What's going on here? Hey, the best of the best, do me a favour. Somebody's just got the whopper out at the balcony and took a piss all over me. Joshua's been down 9 times in his career. Should be 10. The referee missed one in the Dubois fight. Look, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm going to have my say. So, but Tyson Fury's CV is absolute pish for the hype around him. Absolute pish. 250 million, do me a favour. Shot to pieces. Shot to death. But, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, and I'll say again, expect him to fight at least another 10, 15 times and retire every single time. The man will be punching for pay till he's 45. Get ready. He's not going anywhere. These people are obsessed by money. He's got all the belts by hook or crook, and it's basically crook. He's just about swerved anybody. Talking about being Laniel for 9, 10 years. Had one mandatory. Dylan White, do me a favour, pop, pop, bang. Hey? How's the drug testing going for Natasha Jonas, Lauren Price fight? Why are they stalling on the drug testing? That's what we want to know. We want them both testing, Jonas and Price. Why is it all up in air and they don't want to do drug testing? What are they hiding? Or what has they been smoking? Or what have they been taking? We don't know, but we need Jonas and Price testing. It's got to be fair. We're not accusing anybody of taking any gear. We're not. We just want it fair. I just want Natasha Jonas and Lauren Price to have a fair fight, but we need them both drug testing so that it's fair. Okie dokie. Simon Jordan's just popped up yet again. An expert on boxing. He's got 3 out of the last 12 fights correct. The big shows. 3 out of 12. The guy should be a bloody matchmaker. Simon Jordan's now saying Dubois beats Usyk. Oh my God, who's put him up to that? Brick Top? Hey, he soon changed his tune, hasn't he? Daniel Dubois didn't win a round in the Usyk fight. It doesn't even warrant a rematch. Usyk tossed him that belt like he was tossing him a wham bar out of the shop in the spa. Here, mate, there's a wham bar there for you. Go and enjoy it, little boy. Took him to school, knocked him out with a jab. But they think he needs a rematch. Oh, my God. You couldn't make this up. Simon Jordan, you're a sellout. Absolute sellout. Just like everybody else at the moment who's sold out to get in Saudi. Oh, my God, sellouts. Grown men with, my word is made of oak, Porky. Yeah, we know it is. Sellouts. We're surrounded by them. But what I want to know is this. Wilder's coming back, pushing 40. But I want to know where Dr. Uz is. He's aligned himself with Joseph Parker, Tyson Fury, Dennis McCann, Conor Benn, and who else that we don't know. But where is Dr. Uz? None of these YouTubers are asking the questions. None of them. None of them are asking Fury, why have you retired again? Why do you retire every fight? Is it because you want to go and get out your head around Morecambe with Bamba Gascoigne? Ask the questions, that's all we want to know. Vladimir's coming back. He's 49 in 8 weeks. Oh my God, who wants to see him versus Fury? If Vladimir fights Fury, oh my God. What will that say about Fury's CV? It'll say that he doesn't care for boxing fans. He cares for pound notes. Cares for pound notes. Crawl out of his ringer, all you fanboys. Fury, you Fury diehards. Look at Tommy Fury's CV. Who has he beat? Who did John Fury beat? Who have any of them beat? Get a grip. Get a grip. But Huey is coming for them all. Get ready. Huey Fury is going to be the man. He just needs matching. He's the most avoided fighter after Martin McCauley and Caballel. Huey can't be matched. Nobody wants to go near him. His chin's made of concrete. That's what we're told. I see Vladimir stuck up the Saudis, somebody just said to me. I see Eddie's had a few more follicles put in his hair, hasn't he? And he's just saying it's grown back. Eddie, do me a favour. It's the worst hair transplant I've ever seen in my life. Go and pay some proper dollar out and get a proper one like Georgie Boy Groves. That's what you need to do, Eduardo. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you with this one on this 16-minute video. Did Eddie Hills and Calasuarat, two privately school educated little silver spoon boys, did they actually think that they were going to get away with that Conor Benn Eubank carry on? Did they? And what about the second test? Did they actually think they were going to get away with it? Well, Ben got away with it, didn't he? Because everybody's forgot about it now, haven't they? Like Julian McGowan said on my channel a year ago. Everybody's forgot about it. And they're looking to make that fight now for millions and millions. And you'll all watch it. You'll all complain, but you'll all watch it. Vote with your feet or your finger on your remote control, on your button. Do not press the pay-per-view fight. You know how to watch it. You don't have to pay them. Okie dokie. So it is what it is, but like I've said before and I'll say it again, it's the wild, wild west. You know what I mean? Boxing is the wild, wild west. Okie dokie. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. I hope you like the thumbnail. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Peace out. Don't forget, if you want to win that 100 quid in this month, get in touch. Let's have you on here. All right, Kent, give me a text or Jerry. Let's have you on. Go on, pop, pop, bang.